Mr. Range. What was the coolest thing you learned out of that tour?
The coolest thing I learned out of that tour is I can drink a lot of Jameson.
We got some fun stuff tonight, though. 44 episodes. Can we take a minute, though, really, that we've, like, hit the thing now? I mean, we're really doing episodes, like, on the regular.
Yeah, this year we've really been every couple weeks with one or two exceptions.
It has been a while since we've done a show because we wanted to make sure that we had something good for our 50th episode. I'm stoked that we're finally here.
I am too. It's been quite a while. It's been depressing not hanging out with the boys.
Exactly.
It's only taken 6 fucking months, but whatever.
So the other big thing, though, that's coming up is the Super Bowl. And I don't know jack squat about football, but I do know that Taylor Swift's boyfriend is in it, and that's about all that I know. And they're playing somebody else. So, Craig, what's going on with the Super Bowl? What's up, everyone, and welcome to the 4th anniversary of the MMA Bourbon Appreciation Society. Jeremy Johnson, along with Jim Range and Craig Masello. 4 years of this. How have you put up with me this long, Craig?
How have you put up with me?
I mean, fair.
Alcohol?
So,
a lot of it?
A lot of alcohol.
You know, it does. A lot of alcohol really does help that out. So, yeah, I'm just being honest. No, tonight, though, it is our 4-year anniversary of the show. Like, actually, today is the real day. So, we have a cake. We have had food. Yes, we have a cake. Craig's like, is there cake? I'm like, that's a great idea. Let's have cake.
Well, went and bought a cake.
So, we went and bought a cake. We also have tonight, of course, episode 58. 58. So, yeah, I'm pretty psyched for tonight. We have got a guest this evening, so we're going to bring him out in just a few minutes. But I wanted to recap on one thing that we did at the last show, and that was we did a poll of the most underrated cocktails, and we all picked one, and we put it out on Twitter, or X, or whatever they call it now. And by a landslide, Mr. Craig Nasello's Jack and Coke won. I mean, it wasn't even close. It was 80-20, and mine never even got mentioned.
What was yours?
I had a whiskey sour.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Manhattan, I think, got 20% of the votes, and that's about it. So,
There's a few old people watching then.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. But I'm very stoked about it. So, we are ready to bring out our guest this evening. Producer Matt's sending me hand signals here, and I'm trying to figure out what we're doing, so but it's fine. What's that?
Give me a mic back.
Okay. Hang on. There we go. All right. Good. Let's do this again. Okay.
Is that better?
It wasn't on the whole time?
What? Of course it was on.
Fucking Christ.
I'm the professional one here.
Years of this shit, and you
I'm the professional one. After 4 years, I forget to turn the microphone on.
Fucking Christ.
Oh, but
And you know, we did really good 5 minutes into the show before Craig cussed.
and
Jeremy caused it.
We'll make YouTube money now. Awesome. Okay. So no, but as I said, we did. Now that we've recapped.
I drove all over for this shit. Amateur fucking hour.
Oh my God, it's terrible. So, no, tonight we have a great sip, sink, and save. We have an Is It Worth It that we're all really on the fence about so far.
That one hit me.
But we have an amazing guest tonight. He is an icon in the St. Louis food scene, in the drink scene, and basically in all-around fun festivals. That's right, we have STL's own Taco King, Kyle Garcia, joining in with us tonight. Give it up for Kyle.
Thank you.
Kyle, how you doing tonight?
Doing good. Doing
Squeeze
great.
on in, sir.
Gentlemen.
So we have a drink in front of you tonight, and that's something that we do on every show, is that we make a cocktail. And so tonight, what I've made for you is basically a cross between a Paloma and a margarita done Kentucky style with bourbon. So first off, tell me what you think, and then I am going to explain it to the people of how we make it. So, not too shabby?
The reaction says it all, I think.
Hold up.
Kid 6 is coming tonight.
Exactly.
Hey, man. I brought the hat for a reason.
I hope his wife is watching.
Woo! Wow.
So you like that one, huh?
Heck yeah. I mean,
someone's already commented on Jimmy's nasty, ugly shirt.
Oh, everybody.
No,
Dude,
no,
come
this
on,
shirt
man.
is great. Who would say such a thing?
Me.
No. Somebody
Craig.
commented it was me.
All right, so I have the Taco
No, this
King's
is great.
approval on
Yeah.
my drink tonight. So
Heck yeah. Can you tell us what's in it or not?
absolutely, we're going to actually make one right now. So first off, we're going to start out with 1.5 ounces of Old Grandad, or any bourbon of your choosing. So we're going to go the Old Grandad route. Next up, we are going to do...
This is what's in mine?
That is what is in yours, yes.
In all of ours?
Yes.
In all of them. We're going to do 3/4 ounce of Grand Marnier. So we're going that Cadillac style. 4 dashes of orange bitters.
Okay.
4.
That was 4.
That was 4.
Right?
4.
4, 100%.
All right, I just want to make sure.
All right. 3/4 ounce of agave.
Agave.
You got to have agave, right? I mean, if we're going to talk tacos, we got to talk agave, we got to
That's right.
talk limes.
Goes with it.
Exactly. So, and then we're going to hit some fresh lime juice here.
Oh.
So you got to have that going on.
How much
Pretty,
did you
isn't
put in that?
3/4 ounce of that.
Okay, that's what I can. Oh, that's a great. That's a
It
great
works,
add
doesn't
to
it?
The
Yes.
taste of that. I can taste that in this.
You've got to have it. So, all right, we're going to take that, give it a shake.
Seriously, I'm gonna catch up to you over there. I swear.
It's not a race.
It's
It's a marathon.
If,
This
if
is never
he's
a
making
sprint.
more, it might
See,
be a race.
with me at home, and I only got to walk up a flight of stairs,
Yeah.
it's always a race with me.
All right, so from
How many
there,
can we get in?
we are
This
going to
is
take
really-
and we are going to top it with your, how do you pronounce this?
Grapefruit.
Thanks, appreciate that. Okay.
That was
That's
awesome.
even better than anything.
Craig is going to lose his spot as a smartass on this show in a few minutes.
Whatever. I mean, I'll go home right now.
I know.
Oh, God. Okay, so anyway, a little bit of this. And then we're going to give it just a ring of agave around the top,
Oh my God.
like that, and it is done.
In all fairness, I didn't even know how to pronounce it. So.
I mean, that's fair. So, and producer Matt has already claimed that one. So there you go, producer
Matt's
Matt.
on the
That is
second
our-
one.
Oh!
That
Why
is our
did that come
cocktail
get him?
for the evening, and that is, I'm going to call it the Kentucky Margarita, even
Yeah,
though
that was
it's
great.
actually
So-
more of a Paloma than it is a
That was
Margarita.
great.
I'm going to throw a question out with that. We're
Hit
going
me.
with Old Grandad, which is an 80 proof.
Yes,
If you bump it up to a 90 or something, how big a difference you're going to have?
a big one. So the higher proof that you go in this particular drink, you lose the sweetness that makes agave.
Whoa.
And so with that, you're going to pull more vanilla than you are almost the floral that
Okay.
agave is, because agave is kind of a floral sweet. So you're definitely going to get a different taste to it. So that's why I always keep it at a low proof in one of these.
So this is one to keep it an 80-ish
Yes,
proof.
absolutely. This one is all about taste. It's not about function. Even though by the end of the night, you'll have
You're
4 or
gonna be
5 of these and
function.
you'll be functioning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
We'll all
what'd they
speak
say,
the same language.
Kid
then.
6, yes, we'll all be speaking Spanish
Yeah.
at the end of this. Which is funny whenever you told me you didn't speak
Senor.
Spanish. So yeah, I was kind of, so, but anyway, it'll all work.
The
So,
best part is he told you he doesn't speak Spanish, and then you fucking asked him to.
How do you
pronounce
pronounce
it?
it?
but he does speak Spanish.
Grapefruit,
That's the whole
motherfucker.
thing. Okay.
Do I or do I not?
Okay,
All
so
right.
let's strike 2 tonight.
Do the
man.
X-File theme song.
Forgot to turn his mic on, and then.
No.
Jesus
Okay.
fuck.
So, all right, but no, Kyle,
Are
I'm
you
gonna.
guys with the FBI?
I mean, so let's get into this though. Number one, how did you become the Taco King?
So, not just eating tacos, you know, because you.
Although we have eaten a
Had
lot of
eaten,
tacos.
right?
I mean,
Right. Everyone confuses that I make tacos. I've worked in a taqueria and a taco spot for, I mean, my gosh, maybe almost 17 years. From a food truck, from a taco truck to the back of a Mexican restaurant to whatnot. But I actually used to be called Nacho because my hair used to be short. And Nacho
boy.
Libre came out.
Nacho cheese?
No, like Nacho Libre with Jack
Yeah,
Black,
Jack
right?
Black.
Yeah. So my family and my friends, they would and just had a mustache and had the beard. Every time I'd walk in, people would go Nacho.
Oh,
Did you
no.
wrestle?
Did not wrestle. I mean, I was big. That it looked like I wrestled, but no, I didn't
my.
wrestle. And so I tried to build that as a brand, but it didn't stick with my tacos. People were like, oh, your name is Nacho, so they expected nachos, I guess. And
Fair.
so someone said, oh, you should call yourself the Taco King. So I just started calling myself the Taco King. So that's where the name came from.
I like it.
From a follower.
Well, and it has taken
Not for
off.
me.
But I mean, you've really been kind of around the community and broadcasting and, kind of talk about your relationship, how it all started with, working with the Cardinals and things like that too. So.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I used to work for a radio station called La Que Buena Radio. It was a Hispanic radio station here.
So what you're telling me is you spoke Spanish.
No. I can speak Spanish
See, Craig, he can speak Spanish.
depending on the circumstance and what's going on.
So if we give you 3 more pours of whiskey, do you really roll your R's then? I mean,
We
is
would
that how
have to
it works?
get the 3 more riskies
Got
and
it.
see,
Okay.
right?
All right. Perfect.
But I worked for the radio station, and I worked my way up on the radio station, and got to run the radio station, and I was there for like almost 11 years, and in that relationship, with the radio station, we built a relationship with the Cardinals, and when it came time for them to be like, hey, we're interested in Spanish broadcasting, and I was like, all right, let's do this. Like, I had no experience in it. I'm a sales guy. I've always loved sales. I've always loved to be able to stop somebody and change their decision or help them make a decision and, make good money on my conversation.
Yeah.
So I worked my way up as a salesperson to run the station. So I had no history in broadcasting, but the relationships I was able to build, a lot of people end up just helping me with the broadcasting. So yeah, that's how the broadcasting
I gotcha.
came about, right?
Well, but that really kind of brought you into the ideas too of, because you are in the public eye a ton. And you go into any taco place, and I have now learned, if you walk into any taqueria in St. Louis with him, it's like walking in with Elvis. It's for real. I mean, let's be honest.
No.
No.
There was that one time. We got lucky that one time.
Right. So, but no, the big thing is let's get to Taco Fest because we had all planned on going. Unfortunately, apparently they changed the day on you for the last one though. But I've been to a Taco Fest with before, and I know that we are all gigantic fans of tacos. And
yeah, we just devoured all
Especially
those tacos.
Taco Bell.
Yes, late night, good crunchy taco.
Oh, no, if we're gonna do that, we're going Jack in the Box.
Okay,
Oh,
hold
God.
on. Okay, not to switch topics.
Here we go.
On the West Coast, they have this place called Taco John's. You heard of it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I got them here too.
Where?
Taco
Where?
Yeah, they're around. You gotta find them. They're around.
Here in St. Louis? I know in Kansas City they have one, and every time I go to Kansas City, like I'm going this Friday, I do hit up Taco John's.
I've never heard of them.
They're
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
it's
I'm telling you.
It's all right.
He said I'm
It's
telling
all
you,
right.
better than Taco Bell.
No.
Promise you.
No, nothing's better than Taco
Compare
Bell.
it.
Taco Bell's the
Eat
fucking
them both.
best.
You got to get both of them. You got to get both.
Del Taco,
Oh.
now we're talking.
Do y'all
Did
remember
he really say Del
Noggles?
Taco?
If I'm gonna do that, I'm going to Jack in the
You
Box.
don't
before
say
Del
shit to
Taco.
him. You gotta say Del Taco. That's horrible.
Del
You
Taco
want
is
Del-
good shit,
He's
yes.
never on the radio. He's not supposed to be on.
Yeah, Matt very rarely will talk.
He's
so.
hiding back there.
Yeah, you gotta stay over there, man. Don't say Del Taco.
He's had 2 drinks. We gotta call his wife. He's
Oh
already-
yeah,
He's already talking.
he'll never find his keys
Yeah.
at that point.
He's like
So
a canary. Okay.
so
I've already hit them.
so tell me though, how did Taco Fest come about?
Man, I've always had it. So, after the radio station, I didn't do anything for a minute, and when COVID hit, right before COVID, so 2019, I started doing content for for taco stuff, but it really didn't do anything until COVID, where I started going and reviewing taco spots, kind of like a bar stool.
Yeah.
David Portnoy, right? It didn't really take off. Those are my beginning stages until I started doing more of that foodie crap, where they do the Zoom and this and
You gotta take 15 pictures before you eat
Yeah.
your food.
But I don't do the voiceover.
I would have fucking threw something at you. If I
Oh
seen
my
that
gosh,
shit.
dude! I almost want
annoying.
to kind of do a funny version of a voiceover, but I
No,
just
mean,
put
I'm
music.
I'm
That's
talking
it.
about this bullshit when you're trying. I'm sitting
Oh,
there
I know.
trying to watch you, trying
Oh.
to eat, and someone's taking pictures. I'm like, what the fuck are you
Dude.
doing? Just eat.
And people are like, oh,
Sorry,
like,
Mama
I'm
Rain.
old.
No, I'm the same way. Like, to say, oh, I'm a
not
foodie
watching.
influencer,
Yes,
but
she is.
I don't really talk, right? And I'm only gonna highlight it if it's
trouble now.
good.
That's fair.
If it's not good,
Then they
Oh, good.
you won't
Even
see
better.
a single post. Maybe my lime squeeze you'll see, but you won't see anything if they're not good. They have to be good for me to.
So the
post
whole
it.
lime squeeze though has become kind of your trademark.
You like the
And-
salt, dude?
It really is kind of
Salt
that
bag.
thing.
I don't know. What
It's
it is.
becoming. It's becoming.
It really is.
It was a friend that started it. St. Louis Pescatarians. She used to just tag me, because she would see my lime squeezes in my video, and she'd go, "Oh my gosh, that's so weak," and then she would just tag me, and so I just started tagging back, and then other influencers start tagging, and then other people are like, "Oh yeah, look at my lime squeeze."
What the
So
fuck's an influencer?
I knew
That's
that.
what they're called,
I
I
knew that
guess.
was
We almost
coming.
said
That's
a
what they're
name,
called.
and I didn't want to bring it up.
Oh,
Jesus fucking
but
Christ.
no,
Until social media goes away, right?
I just shake my head at the fucking way this world's going.
so
there is a difference between social
kidding,
media
actually.
No. There is a difference between social media content creator and then, or maybe it's the same.
I mean, you know,
Is
we
there a
ma-
difference?
if
No,
we
it's
make
pretty
money, we
different.
make money. It's
Right.
fine.
The
So-
influencer's more on a product
Hey.
that they're trying to grow for people and get paid for it.
My favorite.
You
is-
said it. I make some money.
Yeah,
My
if you
favorite
make
was
some
always.
money.
My favorite
Make
was
some
always
money.
looking for sponsors, and they're like, oh, well, we're looking for to collaborate, blah blah blah. We'll get the fuck out of here with that.
Want to
bullshit.
collab, bro? Collab?
get away
no,
from me with
get
that.
out of my DMs.
I hate buzzwords too. But okay, let's get down to Taco Fest.
Yeah.
Taco Fest recently just went down,
Oh yeah.
and you
Just
had me at alcohol and tacos. You know what's funny is that's my accountant.
fair enough.
Oh, good.
I thought I had you when I brought you my money.
I mean but yeah. So all right, STL Taco Fest has just went down
At Ballpark Village.
at Ballpark
Ballpark
Village.
Village.
And
It
then
was
they
only one day,
Screwed it up.
and I'm not thrilled with that because I wanted to go the second day. Just saying, I'm not. He didn't say it. That was me. It was all me. It was all Craig. We wanted to go. We were
give a
going.
fuck.
Yeah, we really
I don't do
so.
nothing.
We
with
were
it.
gonna
Yeah.
go, right?
Yeah, but it was a.
It
was
definitely would have been a lot better if it was the second day, man.
But it was a huge
Yeah.
success.
Yeah. You
It
know,
probably
it
made
was
even better on Saturday or Sunday because everybody went to the UFC.
Oh yeah,
The
on
same
Saturday
day.
night. Yeah.
It was the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't going to be gone all day.
No.
Oh no. I mean, we still would have. It would have helped the vendors to make up for anything they didn't sell Saturday. They would have
Right.
sold Sunday, right? And
Especially on Sunday Fun Day. And it was a nice Sunday out.
oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. A lot of people were upset.
I like to think,
especially because they were
Ballpark
taking their
Village for
they were
fucking
taking their
somebody
mother
out
Aw.
a good time.
on
Yeah.
it, man. You know,
Well,
Ballpark
it
Village
could have
is
been
our
some
problem,
money
call me.
made for everybody.
Well, it's not
all
even that.
around.
It's not even that. I've heard horror stories about dealing with Ballpark Village
Yeah.
from other people.
Yeah.
And this
So-
is why we'll never get a sponsor with Ballpark Village. We'll never do a live there, and that's okay.
Who give a fuck?
Because he's going to tell us how it is.
I don't fucking
This is
care.
why
You
we
gotta
love.
keep to
This is
who
why
you
we
are,
love.
man. You gotta keep to who
This
you
is why
are.
we love
Yeah,
Craig.
yeah.
I
you gotta
don't
keep to
give
who
two
you are.
fucks about Ballpark
Right?
Village.
Yeah.
Now the Cardinals is a different story.
Yeah.
I like this. I love the St. Louis
Yeah.
Cardinals, but fuck Ballpark Village and their
Yeah.
management.
All right.
Period.
There we go.
Except for
But
those New Jerseys, that shit's got to go.
I haven't
Okay.
seen it, so I'm
The
patient.
Lou one.
got to bring us all back.
That's got to go.
Okay. Anyway,
Patch
sorry.
is
Okay.
cool, but
No,
yeah.
bringing it all back here.
We
Taco
want
Fest went
sponsorship.
down.
Yeah.
Taco Fest went down.
Yeah, it was great.
And so, explain to me that there was a winner of Taco Fest. How did that come about? That there's a belt that was given out and the whole bit. I mean, it was like a combat sports fight. There's belts involved. How did this all goes down?
So the belt is a taco eating contest, and the person who won it last year in the fall, she returned, and she did 6 tacos in 3 minutes. So she won back to back. Yeah, it
Wait,
sounds.
6 tacos?
It
in
doesn't
3
sound
minutes?
a lot,
Get the
but
fuck
I
outta here.
swear, even
6 tacos. That's it.
even the first year, the first time we ever did it, we had this guy who does like eating competitions.
Yeah, competition. Yeah. competitive eating.
And he did 8 tacos in 3 minutes. He wasn't at this one, but he messaged us saying he's definitely going to be at the fall one to try to take her, make sure he gets the
I
next belt.
100% see that we're going to enter you in this next year.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
I'm in.
100%.
No, this
I'm in.
fall.
Yeah,
The next one's this fall.
I'm in.
Oh, so
Yeah, we do a spring and we do a
You're
fall
second place already.
I'm in.
oh my. All right, so we're going to do that down. Craig is going to get in the taco eating contest
You
of
think-
the next Taco
All I
Fest.
got-
Can they
all I-
drop it in the comments? Do we think he?
All I need is a little
How
bit of
many do we
alcohol,
think you
and I'll
can
be
make?
good
How
to
many?
fucking
What
go.
is your taco count?
Oh, dude.
Like, what can you do in one sitting?
Dude, I can probably.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No,
like,
no,
What's
that's
the most
perfect.
you
What's
ever
good?
spent Jack
Is
in
that
the
pull
Box
my
or
ass out?
Taco Bell or Jack in the Box on your own?
Oh, dude,
Oh,
I'll get a
shit.
10-pack of tacos.
Now we're talking about
Jack in the Box,
crunchy.
or
Oh,
Taco Bell.
Jack in the Box
Or Taco
tacos are
Bell.
different.
Well, no, Jack in the Box tacos is different.
You
All that-
can- you-
But Taco Bell.
You
tacos,
know you can order
the
10 of
10-pack,
those.
The 10-pack they have.
Yeah,
Oh, I'll fucking
a Taco
smash
Bell's,
that.
you'll smash it all.
Oh yeah.
I want to see this.
Yeah.
not lying.
I want to see this.
100% he's not lying.
Like, how
I'm telling you right now,
how,
I can
how
eat like a
fast do you think
motherfucker.
you could do it?
Oh, I don't know. It'd take me.
I
Probably,
don't want to do it too fast because it's
Right.
crunchy.
Right.
Right.
Well, no, you can soft ones.
I'm like, dude, I don't want to give you mouth to mouth.
We
You
won't
got,
worry
come
about
on,
it.
You'll like it.
come on.
You'll like
I'm
it.
gonna cut it. Come on.
Don't lie, you'll like it.
If he knows he's gonna get mouth to mouth, he's gonna later pass out.
Right, exactly.
Passed out waiting for it.
We're not. Oh, there's no sandlot thing going on. You're not gonna wink at everybody before I come down there.
Oh my lord, that's awesome. Okay.
We went there. We went from ballpark to the FU Tom Brady to.
Oh yeah, completely. No, but also you had restaurants that were at Taco Fest.
Yeah.
And the big winner of that one was Tacos El Manny.
Yes.
And so we brought some Tacos El Manny tonight to have.
Woo-hoo.
And it has been pretty amazing. I'm a huge fan of these because
threw
they're in
down.
my hometown.
We threw down on it.
And we threw down already, and they
Plain
took
and
great
grand.
care of us. We thank you very much, Tacos El Manny, for hooking us up with
Let's
these.
go.
The best part of all this is they're in a pizza box.
Yes, in a pizza box.
Yeah.
So,
And they have their logo on there. That's
so
crazy.
all right, so Kyle, here's what I need from you.
Yeah.
Talk me through the proper way to eat a taco like this. Because they give us all kinds of stuff with it. There's limes, there's peppers,
I don't know
there's...
what's what here. What's this?
I'll take that one.
Take this one?
Yes, sir.
That's right, we're
Oh,
going to
shoot,
eat
my
tacos
bad.
live here, folks.
Oh, okay, plate.
What do you want?
Perfect.
I'm gonna need a line. All right, so the perfect way to eat
Jeremy,
a
I'll
taco.
pass that down to you. Oh, you need limes?
Sure.
Well, I know some people like flour tortillas,
and that's
which
okay.
there's nothing wrong if it's a homemade one. You know.
Right, all right.
Homemade or homemade?
Either or.
Either
I'm
or.
just asking.
Either or.
Okay.
Ah!
All right, so talk me through it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hold on.
So you definitely gotta have 2 corn tortillas.
Okay?
Okay. Really. People say, well, one to catch everything. No, I say to hold everything. All right.
Okay?
If it's flaking,
Like that. See, it's fine. We got
sorry.
we
It's
got
all good.
people. It'll get cleaned
if
up.
it's flaking, it's breaking. All right. That's a rule. If it's gonna flake, it's gonna break. I don't want a machine to catch or anything to catch my tacos. I want all of my meat in my tortillas. Okay. First thing you got to do. And I'm an onion cilantro people.
I am too.
Some people don't like cilantro because
I love cilantro.
Oh, I love it. The more cilantro, the better. But
Yeah,
some
apparently
people don't
if you
like
do
the
that, you
taste.
have a, what is it, a genetic disease that you...
something. Where
Yeah,
they
you
taste
got like an extra
Dawn
chromosome
soap
or something, isn't that what it
Whoa,
was?
That's crazy.
No,
I didn't know
that's-
that.
That's
Yeah.
autism.
No, there's
No, it's
something...
not. It's Down syndrome.
Oh,
I don't
shit. That's not what I meant. Not at all. Okay,
All
anyway,
right, so
talk
look,
me through
you
it.
take the lime.
Yes.
Make sure you ask for an extra lime or two. So at
Okay.
the end, if you don't have napkins, you take that extra lime, squeeze it on your hands. So you
Does
don't
everyone have their
the
lime
lines.
ready?
But
Your
yes.
lime.
No,
We have a
we're
lime.
one short, but I'm fine. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Oh, we are? You sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, all right.
Hang
So
on.
You're teaching.
I have another.
there it is.
Perfect.
All right, so
All right.
look, so you got to make sure you squeeze the lime on your taco. How good is your squeeze? Should be juicy. If you give me one lime, it better be juicy. Okay? Okay.
All right.
Now, if we had salsa, you add salsa. When I do reviews, I don't put salsa because I want the sabor, the taste of the
Excuse me, he
seasoning,
just
right?
spoke Spanish again, Craig. Thank you.
You gotta
Okay.
chop them in a little.
This
subtle.
is like the Brady show
Yeah,
last
yeah,
week,
yeah.
guys, or
would-
2 weeks ago.
But it's fine. All right, so we've
That
got our
was a
lime
great
on.
roast.
We've got
Yes, and there you go. And then you just salud,
So
and then
Ooh, I like tacos with lime.
now, do you tilt the taco or tilt your head when you eat a taco?
Usually
tilt
the
the head.
legs beat me in place.
Oh my god.
He's,
Oh my
You
god.
asked. You know I got a smart ass mouth.
he's got to go to more. I just got to have him around me.
Oh my
That
God.
stuff's great.
Thank you.
And how about yourself? You tilt it?
I had.
Now, do you come to the taco or you
spend
bring the
much.
taco to you? I know these are silly questions,
Okay.
but it makes you think about it. Like,
So
wait,
now-
do I tilt my head?
all right.
Do I bring the taco up to me?
So I'm a head
halfway.
tilter.
Make sure no one's looking at you when you do it, because
I'm a head-
get a
Gotta
little,
meet 'em halfway.
get a little freaky here.
Yeah, nobody.
I'm a
make
head
sure nobody's
tilter.
looking at you,
I've
man.
got
Turn
that.
the camera off.
But now, I guess I kind of,
I go to it.
I
Eye
do too.
contact.
You can go to it, eye contact. Whoa.
Go to an eye contact? What?
He says he doesn't take eye contact when he goes to it.
Craig said that I didn't.
Oh my
Everybody's
lord.
scared of,
Oh, that's, you know what? He's done with his margarita. That's
everybody's
what it
scared of
is.
their wife but me.
Well, I
Hey,
will definitely
tacos
tell
El
you.
Manny,
My
those are
mom's
great.
watching.
Yeah.
I can't
Big
talk
thank you
about
to
eye
Tacos
contact.
El Manny. We will tag them in this video.
If you're
huge
ever in
thing.
Grant, go get these. These are amazing
Yeah.
tacos. They really are.
So,
It's worth the drive.
absolutely it is. And thankfully, I don't have to drive too far to them. So, how did the voting go that Tacos El Manny won?
Well, it's
All right. So, yeah.
Because I heard it was very close.
Whoever pays the most gets it. Still, no one's paid the most.
No, no.
No.
It's like consulting awards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. That's. No, the way it works is there's different factors that take into it. One, social media helps. It doesn't make
Okay.
you the ultimate, like, oh, you have the social media presence. But seeing a lot of tags, seeing a lot of posts, that helps.
Okay.
Two, we have judges that go around that will eat the tacos,
Okay.
and they'll score it to a system where it's who's first, second, third. And then the third thing is, how'd you do that day? Not necessarily just sales. Did you overcome anything? Were there obstacles? Did you persevere? Did you get through it? And if you did, how does that add into the taste? Like, there's that overall factor. It was really close this year.
Really?
So
Oh, yeah.
similar to a barbecue competition,
Yeah, I would.
with a few more things mixed in.
Yeah, I would. That's where we want to go with it as well. Like, even with our salsa dip contest that we do, we want to get a little more elaborate with it. Get down to the details of the
There's a
ingredients.
contest on dipping salsa.
Salsa dip. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, you enter your salsa.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
thinking literally like eating salsa is a
Alright.
competition
Whoa,
because
right?
I'm into that idea.
You know what? That's not bad. There's people that act like they're horses, and
I'll take 10%. That's fine. Let's make
have
that
you guys
happen.
seen those competitions?
Okay.
Do what?
Yes, the freaking pony things.
I'm trying to
You
catch
wanna know
up.
what's okay.
What do you say?
He just handed it to me. He goes, "Yeah, I need another one."
Yeah.
So this is how this whole
goddamn
game
good.
works. All right. Here's the other thing, though, is you are a fan of mixed martial arts. What got you into the world of combat sports and into MMA?
I wrestled in high school. That probably had a lot to do with it, but UFC is pretty popular growing up. I mean, it is still now, but like some of the fighters from oh my gosh, see, this is where I'm going blank. The dude that was always like,
That's every one of them so far.
Yeah.
they're all coked up.
Diaz brothers?
No, Diaz brothers were pretty good. No,
Chuck Liddell.
Yeah, Chuck Liddell. There it is. Yes.
I went with all coked up and got that one. Okay.
I mean, he always looked like he was. He probably wasn't, but he always looked like he was getting ready. Even
Figured
when
it
he
out.
remember when he had a team on the show. Every
The
time
Ultimate
he'd
Fighter?
come in, yeah, he would always come in. He just always looked like he was just like he did something before he walked through that door. I don't know if it was creatine
all
or
right.
what.
So you've been around the game
So-
for a while.
Yeah, and I have friends that fight, and then either they went from wrestling to jiu-jitsu,
Okay.
which seems like it's a common thing, but I personally don't do it. I'd get my
You
ass
can say
whooped.
you can say
Oh,
ass
yeah.
on this one.
Okay, good. I want to make sure.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, I get my ass whooped. I love watching.
Hasn't he heard
but-
me speak yet?
No.
Did you say? What'd you say? You say yes?
Fuck.
Fuck you, Tom Brady.
Exactly. Oh,
There
we're
we
back to that.
go.
Here we go. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Zach, in the comments. Congrats on the 4 years. We greatly appreciate it. All right. So tonight we also, of course, are going to bring you our Sip, Sink, and Save, to which the Taco King Kyle is going to play with us tonight. That is, of course, brought to you by
Making me
Brad
sweat.
Carey at Unrivaled Realty. Check them out at unrivaledrealty.com for all of your real estate needs. Brad Carey, a great friend of ours. Call or text him at 314-378-6939 and take care of all of your real estate. Thank you, Brad Carey at Unrivaled Realty.
You.
All right, Jimmy Range, talk us tonight through what our Sip, Sink, and Save is and give us the rules.
All right.
You were
So, bottom line, we each picked one of our favorites from underneath $50.
Okay?
Craig, of course, Buffalo Trace. Jeremy went with the old granddad, bottled in bond. I think that one is. Am I correct? No, it's
No,
just
this
the old
is just the
granddad.
regular.
That's right.
So granddad.
You're
Well,
saying
Brandon.
whose favorites are?
Yes.
Yeah, and then
Is
mine,
Buffalo Trace is whose favorite?
Craig's.
Okay.
Jeremy's
So-
the old granddad.
Yeah, so tonight we decided that we were going to do, since it's our 4-year anniversary, these are our absolute favorite bottles under $50. All right. And then what we do is,
So we go through them, everybody sips them, and then we rank them for what's our sip, what's our daily sipper. Which one, if you had it, would you sip on a daily basis?
Like after marry kill.
Yep.
yeah,
Marry, who
And
you gonna
then-
kill, and who you gonna.
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then which one do you pour down the drain, and which
Making
one
me
do you save
sweat
for
here.
special occasion?
It happens. So, all right, tonight again, Buffalo Trace, Old Forester 1910, and Old Granddad. Jim Range, you are going first this evening.
Damn, dude. All right. My sipper is going to be Buffalo Trace.
Okay, all right.
My sink, sorry, Jeremy, it's Old Granddad. It's an 80 proofer. And,
Oh,
Tears.
tears, right here.
and
Yeah.
the Old Forester 1910, I love it. I can mix it with higher proof and do a little bit more with it. I know I just broke Jeremy's heart, but
You did, but that's okay.
so I'm
Well, he picked mine
sip
to
on the
sip on.
tray.
He did. He didn't even pick his own as the sipper, which I think is hilarious. So,
Right.
all right. So Jim Range is going to sip the Buffalo Trace. He is going to sink the Old Granddad, and he is going to save the Old Forester 1910. Craig Nasello, where are we going this evening? Because this is going to be good.
Anybody knows me and has watched this show in the past 4 years knows I fucking hate with a passion Old Forester. That shit is fucking disgusting.
Except for which one? You liked the Old Forester birthday bourbon.
The birthday bourbon was good.
Why was it different?
It's completely different. It's
Yeah.
not even the same realm
It really
of
isn't.
Old Forester. I'm gonna fuck Jeremy up with this. I'm gonna sip the Old Granddad. Just
All right.
Just because it's cheaper than and easier to find than Buffalo Trace.
That's a fair statement. Okay.
And Buffalo Trace I'm gonna save because of course it's my favorite.
Right.
And I like to savor my favorite. Even though I've got 6 bottles at home right now.
You know, that's a fair statement. So
But
Not
yeah,
enough.
so my sip's gonna be Old Granddad, save's gonna be Buffalo Trace, and that fucking Old Forester shit's going straight down the drain.
all right, Craig Nasello
There's a
taking
reason I
Old
brought that
Granddad
one
as
out
the
too tonight.
sip.
You
Going
knew
down
you
the
would?
drain is the Old Forester, and then the Buffalo Trace is our save.
Horrible.
All right. His Highness the Taco King
Taco King is
has
here.
tried all of these bourbons tonight and has decided that we are all really good functioning alcoholics.
Woo!
And so, all right, Kyle, tell me, which one would you sip, which one would you pour down the drain with the sink, and which one would you save for the special occasion?
Okay. Save for a special occasion. Buffalo Trace.
Going with the Buffalo Trace is the save, all right?
Yes. I just feel like the look of it too, the taste, just like, hey guys, I got something special for you. All right, I've been saving just a special moment. Sip to get funky. I'm gonna have to go with the Old Granddad.
All right.
I feel like I can have a nice time. Turn down the lights.
Kid number 6.
Maybe 7 or 8. You know?
Oh boy. All right.
I am staying
The
out of
one I
them.
would pour down the sink. I'm gonna have to agree. Just not my
So was it just the fact that it was just a little more powerful?
yeah,
A little
yeah.
more.
I mean, a little-
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't know about
It's
little.
a little, it's a lot more powerful.
Yeah, if you're
It's a
comparing it to
93
these two,
90.
But I
is it the
understand
same
that.
as Buffalo Trace?
Well,
90,
proof.
93, 80.
Okay,
It's
it's that 3.
I don't know.
I know. But you've never liked any of them. We've
No.
had the whole suite
yeah.
out except for the
So you
1924.
just don't
yeah.
like that brand.
Yeah.
Period.
Period.
At all.
Yeah, there's
The-
one out
the
of
birthday
all the.
one is the only one I actually enjoyed.
All right. Well, mine tonight, I'm with everybody else. I'm going to sip the Old Granddad because it is amazing. I am going to save the Buffalo Trace for the same reason that Craig said it, because it is harder to find still, no matter what. They say they're making more, but it's just not happening. And I am going to pour the Old Forester down the drain simply because 1910 number 1 to me is not the best one of the group. There's 4 bottles in the Whiskey Row series. They just added a 5th. And those particulars are all about the flavors that happened in the years that they were there. So the 1910 version was the year of the fire on Whiskey Row that they had to double it back. So this product has been barreled twice. So they do it once, they dump it, they do it again for a little bit longer as a finish. And to me, the finish on it just does not quite function. And so that's why I would have to let that one go. A much better pour, in my personal opinion, is the 1920, but that is over $50. But the 1920 was the Prohibition formula that actually became whiskey is medicine from old Doc Forrester. And that's what that's really about. So,
And that's why we went 1910.
Yeah.
We left the 1870 and
And it,
1897
tastes
out.
like, and it tastes like Robitussin.
absolutely it does.
Really?
Okay, but then again, it is our Sip, Sink, and
Oh.
Save for the evening, and it is all brought to you by Brad Carey at Unrivaled Realty. Check them out, unrivaledrealty.com, for all of your buying and selling needs of real estate. He can help you with land. He can help you with investments. He can help you with all of it. Check him out at unrivaledrealty.com.
I need to
So,
get some land.
all right. Next up, we have a fun one that we play in the whiskey world, okay? And this is a game called Is It Worth It? So now you got to taste this particular bottle over here,
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Taco King.
Yeah.
Okay, we did not tell you how much that bottle costs.
No.
So I am going to now let Jim explain it to you and tell you what this bottle cost, and we will go from there.
When you explain it, are you gonna do it like the guy who explained it when he did the rich and the famous? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Robert
I do,
Leach.
but no, I'm not.
Oh my God.
Yes, please explain it that way. That'd be
Oh.
great.
So Parker's Heritage is an annual release. That is a charity release with 10% of everything
Speaking
going
of
to
which,
charity.
Jim, pass me over this way if you would, please. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Jeremy, remember exactly which release this one was?
I want to say this was what, 2 years ago?
3, I think.
Is it 2 or 3? Yeah.
This might be the 20 or 21.
Yeah.
So this one is a 11-year aged wheated whiskey. So it's not a bourbon, it's a wheat whiskey, which means it's more than 51% wheat.
Yep.
And it's heavy char, so they char the barrels a little bit heavier. So you're going to get a little more of that flavor from it with that. When it came out, it's roughly a $150 bottle, with 10% of that going to charity for ALS, because Parker Beam, who was their master distiller, had ALS. Secondary market on this right now is probably $600.
And you can't find it.
Yeah, and you're not going to
find
never
it.
going to find one
No.
It was at $800.
at one
Yeah.
point.
I mean, I knew
2 years ago it was
as soon
800,
as you
so-
said it was also something charitable wise, I knew it was going to be expensive.
Yeah, it's called the charity of my pocket.
Exactly.
600?
That's a secondary
That's a
price
secondary
because
price,
so it's
yeah.
limited.
And this isn't even close to the most expensive
Yeah,
bottle
no.
we've done on this show.
But it's one of those that, because it's such a limited run, it's a one-time run.
Yep.
The price goes up. And the whole Parker's Heritage Collection,
And then the allocation
its
on top
own,
of it.
right.
too.
Did not. It didn't taste like $600.
Okay. All right. So we're going to start with you. So, from what you have tasted tonight, is that bottle worth it at what we estimated about a $600 price tag?
I could have a better night in Tijuana for $600. I'm just saying.
road trip.
Fucking goddamn, I like him. Going to the donkey show.
Oh my God. Oh Lord.
All right.
It's a true thing. I've seen it.
I know what you're talking about.
Craig, it's your honor.
Okay, Craig. And I will tell you though that I think that this is not the worst Parker's Heritage we've had. It's
good.
not bad.
It's not bad. It just.
Are you solo?
I've never
drinking
really
this?
had a lot of.
Oh yeah.
I've never had a Parker's Heritage that I've really just been like, oh my God, it's so great. I gotta go out and get it. It's okay. It's decent. $600, no. Maybe if I could have got it at retail and then 10% of that going to ALS, then yes, I probably would buy that. Just one for charity, two to have it.
Yeah.
But for $600 or $800, wherever they're at secondary right now, no, I wouldn't pay that much. It's not
Get
worth
tax
it to me.
deductible.
All right. Jim Range.
I was going to go to you.
Okay, so we're going to me next. Okay. Number one, the idea of it being for charity I think is great. And so that in itself is a big deal. Sorry. The way that this particular comes off at a barrel proof of it's got to be, what, 122?
122 proof.
Okay. Because
What?
it's hot. It's 122 proof, yeah. Yeah, for real.
No wonder you guys are just
122.
getting a little
So
bit
you're
of it.
80, 90,
Yeah.
93,
I
122.
could. No wonder, yo.
So basically what they do with that bottle is they take
is
that
nice.
and they just dump it out of the barrel.
Yeah.
They filter a bit of it, of the sediment out, and then they put it in a bottle. There is nothing that cuts it down.
Yeah.
And so The good thing that you get out of this is you do get everything that you would think about in a wheated bourbon or a wheated whiskey. You get the sweetness, you do get a lot of that. But it is so meh.
This is underwhelming.
It really
For
is.
an 11-year
For an
whiskey,
11-year,
I
it
think
is
it's
a
little bit
completely
underwhelming.
underwhelming on the palate.
It needed like a 4 or 5 more years.
It needed
At least.
something to bring some character to it. The biggest thing that I found with this is that it has all of the burn that you would think would come into 122 proof, but none of the flavor. And so to me, I would deem that this bottle is not worth a $600 price
It
tag.
doesn't even taste like it's 122. It's not that hot.
No,
No,
it is.
it doesn't.
It's one of the so Kyle, I have this weird gift that I can kind of taste whiskey and I can tell you what the proof is by the taste, like within. That one's hard to
Within
tell.
2.
He's a whiskey steward.
Okay.
Oh my God, we knew we were gonna get that in once.
Yeah.
You're the dumbass that goes, I can do this.
A whiskey steward is a sommelier of whiskey. So yeah. Okay. Anyway, Jim Range. Enough about me. Let's go back to you.
No, I'm there with everybody else. There's no way I pay the $600 for it. I didn't pay
Right.
secondary market for it,
Paid
so
$550.
Would you pay $600 for a different bottle?
$39.99.
To be
yeah.
fair.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
we've done that.
Okay.
There's one back there right
We've
now.
all done it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Would it change if it was with somebody else?
No.
You wouldn't do it for 600, right? I wouldn't do it for. It has to be.
No,
No.
we've bought
oh, no.
bottles for 600, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But
that
that-
one.
that one I would
particular
not do
one,
it.
no.
And for
Yeah.
the same reasons we spoke to.
What is-
What I like is it's something everybody can try. That
Yeah.
you're not going to
Oh,
find
yeah,
this in
you're-
a bar. You're not
Yeah.
going to.
Yeah.
Hard pressed to find it. So I got it. It's like, and these guys know the people to watch the show know. I open the bottles in this house.
Right.
They get opened,
Yeah.
which is why you see so many with just a little bit out of it underneath and
Yeah.
over in the barrel.
Yeah.
Everything gets open. So nothing's there just for show. And if I run across it, I get it the right opportunity, we drink it.
Leave that one alone. Your mom's watching.
All right.
Hey,
Okay. So let us know in the comments, have you had Parker's Heritage? Do you think that bottle's worth it? Also, let us know what your choices for Sip, Sync, and Save are. And check us out on Twitter or X or whatever they call it, at MMA Bourbon, or on Instagram at MMA Bourbon Society. So we're jumping to the world of combat sports because there has been some crazy stuff that has went down in the last couple of weeks, including this past weekend, as Tyson Fury loses the title in a split decision to Mr. Usyk. And this is all brought to you by YoRoy Tape, YoRoyTape.com, the best in combat sports hand wrapping, ankles, all of that you need in any type of sport. This is the best athletic tape for you. Check them out at YoRoyTape.com. But let's go to Tyson Fury. And Jim, I'm going to send this one to you, being
I knew it was coming this way.
our resident boxing expert. Tell me your thoughts on this fight.
Back and forth fight the whole way. I think Fury, honestly, though, throughout it, there were times he had Usyk stumbling and hurt, and he didn't follow up on it. He kind of backed up a little bit. He did not continuously pressure, and he could have done a lot more damage, which I think could have won him the fight.
He held back.
So what you're saying is he didn't finish like Saturday night.
Yeah. But no, I mean, and then when he got hurt, that was it for him.
Oh, boy.
But
From everything I've seen on it, Usyk beat him pretty good. I heard it was a split decision. We understand that, but I think the knockdown really sold it in the end.
if he doesn't get the knockdown, Tyson wins.
Could have been a
UD.
draw.
Yeah,
No,
it-
could've
yeah,
been-
it
would've been
went to a
2-1.
draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been a draw.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get that knockdown. It
He
was,
held back.
It was a close fight. I
he
think
held back.
Tyson Fury is, from the interviews I've seen with him, he keeps saying about, I'm not done, I'm just having fun. He's like, I made plenty of money. I ain't worried about the money, I just want to have fun. And he enjoys boxing, he enjoys fighting. You know what?
But here's the
Good
thing.
for him. Who gives a fuck if he's got the title? He's still Tyson Fury. He still has the name Tyson Fury. It's like everybody's jerking off to Mike Tyson and
Yeah.
Paul.
Jake.
Jake Paul. There you go. Thank you. I'm gonna watch that fight.
Oh.
I can't stand Jake Paul. fucking can't stand him, but I want to watch Mike Tyson hit that motherfucker
Just one time.
just one time.
Just one time.
Just hit him like he
One
hit
time.
fucking.
We know, Jake,
But
and it's going to be
anybody
a
else.
tie or it's going to be a draw,
But-
but just hit one time.
Here's my issue with Tyson Fury, and I'm a huge Tyson Fury fan. What he's overcome and everything to get where
Yeah,
he's
no,
at.
absolutely.
He's not as great as Ali was. Ali could get away with the dancing around.
The ollie
floating.
shuffle in the corner, and then he got his ass kicked was hard to deal
And-
with.
He
Yeah.
did
Tyson
that same
trying
shit
to-
with fucking.
He's done
Oh,
multiple
absolutely. He's
fights.
done it
He
with
does it every
multiples.
fight.
Well, you know what?
As good as he is, and his chin showed. I mean,
Well,
he got saved. The rope saved him because he would have been down, and I don't know if he would have got up.
okay, so here's my next question for you guys on this one. So when the knockdown came, first and foremost, he was out on the ropes. You could see it. The ref did not stop it the first time for the standing 8 count whenever he bounced off and came back. He did it on the second one when he stumbled. Was that the saving grace of giving Fury the standing 8 count before the bell? Did that save him from being finished?
I think it quite possibly could have.
Absolutely.
The thing is, the ropes can, if you're going to go down and the ropes stop you from hitting the canvas, it is considered a knockdown. So,
And that's why they gave him the
and
standing
that's why
8
they gave him
count.
the standing 8 count on it. But I do think if that had kept going, but we've seen other fights where the bell has saved people and that. So
Oh,
the time, it was the
absolutely.
timing of it.
I mean,
I think even
Yeah.
if they had stopped it on the first one and given the 8 count, I still think Fury would have backed up enough and not taken another punch to put him out.
Yeah.
Hal, what's your thoughts on it? You've been kind of quiet. I know
Yeah.
you're kind of with me on the way the
Yeah,
fight went at
yeah.
the beginning.
I think Tyson Fury held back.
Okay.
Personally, like just looking at it, but it did go back and forth, and I mean, like he let him hit. I feel like he just let him hit him when he was bouncing off the rope.
well, Tyson
too.
has a lot of
I mean, I know he
miles
wasn't.
on him.
Well, that was my
Tyson
next.
has a lot of
I
miles
mean,
on him.
he took a hit from
Who's older?
Wilder.
Well, he's
and
only-
he was
he's
down.
only 34.
I mean,
Who's
wasn't
the older
he,
fighter?
Oh,
of the
yeah.
two?
I don't know.
age really have
I
to
don't
do with
know.
it?
But
though?
Usyk's older.
It's the
Everybody
way.
thinks
Usyk's-
he's younger.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Usyk-
no, Usyk is older than he
He's
is.
37 and Tyson's 35. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize that. I thought he was younger.
Tyson's gonna be 34.
I didn't
thought he
think
said.
Usyk. I just didn't think he was. I don't know. He didn't look strong. He looked
Oh,
like.
and but he did the same shit against the MMA fighter.
Oh, don't even get me started on that fight.
Who?
Ngannou.
Yeah.
That was,
Sorry.
He didn't train for that fight. He took that as a joke.
Okay,
So,
Well-
but here's the thing that we have seen in Fury's last few fights. Number one, he has suffered some devastating knockdowns. How does that man have the chin still after all of that? Or do you think that it is finally to the point that it's starting to suffer?
No, I think he doesn't.
What is he?
My personal opinion, I think he is just fucking enjoying his life,
Fair.
and if he feels like training, he feels like training. He's got all the money he needs.
Yeah, he has all the money in the
He
world
said,
at the
he
moment.
said that multiple
Yeah, the
times
money
in an
doesn't
interview
matter.
recently.
Where is he from? Fury.
UK.
UK.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They can take a hit.
But do I like seeing this? No, because I'm a huge Tyson Fury fan. I'm not gonna sit here and lie.
I mean, he can take a hit.
He's the future of, or he is the heavyweight division. Tyson Fury to me is the heavyweight division right now.
He can come back and take that belt from him. Hands down.
Well,
And
they've
I
already-
really
feel like
okay,
he held.
so
This
then-
might be another thing of a
Well,
come the second fight. He
so
might
here's the
kick
thing.
fuck out of Usyk.
he said in the ring that he was going to exercise the automatic rematch clause. When he got backstage, he kind of backpedaled a little bit, and he says, well, I'm going to see what I want to do. So I want to know what you guys think in the comments or on our
Well, supposedly
Instagram
Usyk's
page.
got a broken jaw.
below.
Well, yeah, but they're
Tyson's
talking
the
after
only one
he
that
heals.
said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is so I want to know on Twitter, what do you guys think? That will be our poll. Does Tyson Fury and this one become the next rematch? So
Yeah.
big other thing that happened is that there was also a UFC fight night that literally nobody watched as Edson Barboza took on Lerone Murphy, and no one cared.
Where was that from? Live from? Oh, the Apex.
Yeah, well, yeah. Which is my next one, as there now the rumors are swirling, and Dana White has came out and said it, that they are going to stop using the Apex in 2025.
I don't think they're going to stop using it. It's just going to get very, very
Well,
every once in a great while because they still make a ton of fucking money when they use the Apex.
well, 100%. And the thing is, though, is every fighter who's talked about it is like, it's so different because there's no fan noise,
Yeah.
there's no nothing, and some like it, and some absolutely hate it. And so I mean, what do you guys think? Do you like watching the Apex shows?
don't watch
It's
Apex
too
shows.
dull. Because you don't have the fan excitement, and I mean, you're watching the fighters. It's like watching Tough.
The only Apex shows I watch is if one of our local guys. Is
Yeah, if
fighting
we
on it.
know somebody on
That
it.
is the only ones I watch. Other than that, they're fucking boring.
Who's been on one?
Oh, Sean
Sean
Woodson.
Woodson.
Yeah, Charles Johnson.
Johnson.
So
Michael
hasn't,
Johnson.
So hasn't
Buckley's
been on it?
KO was on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Buckley's KO was
Was at
in
the
the
Apex.
Apex.
Spinning
So
back
let's
kicks.
talk about that, because I was watching some interviews today, not interviews, but podcasts and that.
Mhm.
And they were talking about, think where Buckley would be if that spinning
would
back
it-
kick had been in person someplace.
Oh, absolutely.
As popular as he is now.
But look at him now. I mean, even with
But-
where it's at, it's played. Like I'll go do the death scroll on Facebook and go through videos, and I'll see it pop up 4 different
But
times.
it's still, though, when you've got the people there in person,
Well, yeah.
now it's like amplified that much
Yeah.
more, because you got the crowd, everybody reacting. You don't get that at the
The
Apex.
UFC was just here 2 weeks ago, and
Biggest
they
selling
said
gate
it-
ever.
the
the fight night.
ever.
Fight night.
Really?
Yeah.
They set a money record, attendance record. What else did they set? I mean, Buckley going out there and beat the brakes off of some dude that was 6'5", and just he made this guy that was on a huge huge winning streak,
Yeah.
look like a fucking retard.
Yeah.
But you know, they played that card
And he
right,
out
though.
wrestled him.
Yeah,
Which he did.
Which he never used to do in the past.
No.
But they played that card right because they had Johnson and Sean both on early.
Yeah.
And Buckley, he begged to be put on that show. He called Dana out, hey,
He wanted
put
to
me
be main
on there. He
event.
wanted to be main event.
Yeah.
He goes, Derek can't go 5 rounds. Let me have it. And I loved it because I give the guy credit for having the balls to call Dana out publicly for it.
Absolutely.
But when you think about it, St. Louis Enterprise Center was packed from the moment the fight started until they finished, because you had Charles Johnson and Sean Woodson on early. How often do they get that? Now, we're fortunate enough to have 3, 4, 5 fighters in the UFC right now that are all under contract.
Right.
That you could do that. Not every city has that, but get out of the Apex, go to venues, put the local fighter on early. It's going to be packed from the get-go if you got a couple early and somebody
But most
at the end of the card.
But most people are
Yeah.
going to go out to the UFC if it's in their town anyway, just because it's the UFC.
Sure.
That reason alone, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go because it's UFC." Did it help that we had 3 local fighters that come up in St. Louis on this card? Absolutely.
But for us to
And
blow away,
they could have put 5 of them on there.
but to blow away all the other records and that from it, especially attendance, it says a lot.
Doesn't help that tickets are $150 fucking dollars.
Well, it was a great one. I am looking forward to see the Apex shows going away, or to get slimmed down. I know that they're going to do a WWE event there also.
It's nice having the crowd.
Yeah, it 100% is
Crowd
nice
makes
having the
a lot
crowd.
of fights.
Yeah.
It does.
So I have 2 more questions for the evening. One goes to you, Mr. Taco King.
And
Jake
Craig
Paul
and
and
I
Mike-
have to be quiet on this one.
Jake Paul or Mike Tyson, who wins it?
Oh, Mike Tyson.
Okay, why?
Man, I can't stand the Paul brothers.
Okay.
I don't know. I think they're gonna draw, but I just want Mike Tyson. Just hit him.
They're gonna
once.
draw what? Like
Just one
cartoons
time.
and shit?
Like, who's gonna win? Really? Is it gonna be Jake?
If it's a real fucking fight, Mike Tyson
You know
will
what I'm
beat the
saying?
brakes
You
off
get
that
what I'm
fucking
saying?
dude.
Mike Tyson's getting money. He's getting paid.
Mike Tyson don't need the money. He's got a weed.
He doesn't need the money, but he still get. I mean,
He's-
how
but
much
he's-
is he? How much is he getting on this? 50?
Oh, I don't know.
Has to be.
I think it goes
Well,
They
up
haven't
as
even
the,
said.
The whole thing is, though, is there is a clause that the longer the fight goes,
The more money he
the more
makes.
money he makes.
Come
So,
on.
It'd be
how
funny
does
if he
that
walked
play
out
out?
there in 30 seconds and knock him out.
I mean,
It
really,
really would.
it would be
Fucking
amazing.
money.
I
The
would
Mike
rather
Tyson
that
of old,
happen.
you know, just walk out there and
I
smash
wouldn't even
somebody.
care if I spent thousands on a ticket, as long as I knew Mike Tyson was knocking him out in the first round. That it would have been worth it.
Fair. All right. My final question this evening here on our 4-year anniversary
It's warmer here
is,
tonight.
I always ask one gotcha question that these guys don't know the answer to. And so they don't know the question's coming. And tonight, there was an announcement this week of another boxing match that a lot of people are interested in and a lot of people think is crazy. But one Anderson Silva is making his return to boxing.
I've seen this.
And he's
outta
taking
here.
on the bad
American
guy.
Gangster.
The bad guy, Chael P. Sonnen, in a boxing match.
That's
Fucking
crazy.
love it.
Craig, give me your thoughts.
Anderson should whip his ass, but you never know. Chael's not.
Anderson's 147 years old
You
now.
know, Chael Sonnen isn't that fucking much younger either.
And have you seen how thick his glasses are?
Who? Which ones?
Chael Sonnen.
No, I haven't.
Oh my God,
But
he's got to be
Chael's
more
not
blind
known
than I
for,
am.
like his striking prowess, you know. Like Anderson's known for knocking people out. But that's whatever.
Anderson. Yeah.
All right, so Jimmy Range.
All I can do is shrug thinking about it, and Silva should dominate it. It shouldn't even be a fight.
Chael Sonnen takes it. I'm just saying it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, it is our 4-year anniversary, but we also tonight want to bring forth some merchandise from Taco King. Guys, tell them how can they get the cool Taco Fest shirts. We have got the Taco Vibes hats. How does it all go down? Where can your fans go find the merchandise?
TacoVibesClothing.com.
TacoVibesClothing.com. Check them out with the Taco King. Loving every minute of it. All right, guys. Also, as we said, pardon me real quick here.
Oh yeah, we gotta get the cake out.
Are we ready? It is the 4-year anniversary, and of course, we have cake with whiskey in it because that's what we do. It's been a fun 4 years so
It
far.
has. And I think we started at the dining room table.
Literally.
During COVID.
In a dining room table half the width of this bar, the three of us side by side. So we're literally
Holding microphones.
the three of us standing here at the table during COVID. Jeremy would make a drink, and we would pass it to me, to Craig.
Oh yeah, during COVID. We were
During
just
COVID.
yeah, we didn't.
Wow.
Oh, it was amazing.
It's
So
funny as fuck.
it really
People
was.
are like, I
awesome.
can't believe you're doing that. And we're like, I don't give a fuck if I get
And
COVID or
I'm going
not.
to give kudos to my wife because she
put up
has
with
put
it?
up with this for 4 years now. We went from the dining room taking over to the basement, all of it. So
To
thank
this
you.
amazing.
And we have got some great shows on our Spotify, so go check them out. We've got about the last, 30 or so episodes out there. Go check those out. But again, thank you guys for a great 4 years. You're why we keep doing this. We love the questions that we get. Big thanks to
You're
the
not
Taco
why we do
King
this.
for
You're
joining
his
us.
fucking ego.
It really is. It's just all about me.
I just like
It's all
to
about
drink
me.
at home.
So, all right, guys. But we want to thank you again so much for joining us here for our 4-year anniversary at the MMA Bourbon Appreciation Society.
Cheers, everybody.
See ya.
Taco vibes always.
Yay.